Welcome to our latest video on the impact of virtual reality, VR, on social media and networking. As technology continues to advance, the world of social media and networking is changing rapidly, and VR is one of the most significant advancements we've seen in recent years. In this video, we'll explore the ways in which VR is transforming social media and networking, and we'll discuss some of the exciting developments that we can expect in the near future. First, let's start by defining what we mean by VR. Virtual reality is an immersive digital experience that simulates a three-dimensional environment that can be explored by an individual. It typically involves the use of a headset, which transports the user into a virtual world, allowing them to interact with the environment and other people in the space. One of the most significant impacts of VR on social media and networking is the ability to connect people across distances in a more immersive way than ever before. With VR, you can meet up with friends or colleagues from all over the world in a virtual space, and interact with them as if you were in the same room. This kind of social connection is particularly important in our current world, where many of us are working remotely and unable to connect in person. In addition to enabling social connection, VR is also changing the way we experience content on social media. Instead of scrolling through a feed of two-dimensional images and videos, VR allows us to immerse ourselves in a virtual world where we can interact with content in a more engaging way. Brands and content creators are already experimenting with VR experiences, and we can expect to see more immersive and interactive content in the near future. Another way in which VR is transforming social media and networking is by enabling us to create and share content in new ways. With VR, users can create their own virtual environments and experiences, which they can then share with others. This opens up new possibilities for user-generated content, and we can expect to see a whole new wave of creativity in the VR space. Beyond these immediate impacts, VR is also paving the way for a more integrated and immersive social media experience in the future. As VR technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see more seamless integration between social media platforms and VR environments. This could include everything from virtual shopping experiences to virtual concerts and events. Of course, there are also challenges and concerns associated with the rise of VR in social media and networking. One of the most significant concerns is the potential for addiction and the impact on mental health. As VR becomes more immersive, there is a risk that users may become too engrossed in the virtual world and neglect their real-world relationships and responsibilities. It will be important to monitor the impact of VR on mental health and to develop strategies to promote responsible use. Another concern is the potential for privacy violations in the VR space. As with any new technology, there is a risk that VR could be used to collect personal data and information in ways that are not transparent or ethical. It will be important for companies to prioritize user privacy and to ensure that users have control over their personal data. Despite these concerns, the potential benefits of VR for social media and networking are immense. From enabling more immersive social connections to revolutionizing the way we experience content, VR is set to transform the way we engage with each other online. In conclusion, VR is changing the way we experience social media and networking in exciting and innovative ways. We can expect to see continued advancements in VR technology and integration with social media platforms in the near future, opening up new possibilities for social connection and content creation. However, it's important to remain aware of the potential risks and challenges associated with this technology and to work towards responsible use and protection of user privacy. We hope you've enjoyed this video on the impact of VR on social media and networking. Regenerate Response.